Hello and welcome to Pilates. As ever when we start these classes, or the classes that I teach, we're just going to set off our balance and just make sure that we're rocking around nice and easy. Feet in contact with the floor, push the sides of your feet in, the balls of your feet, spread your toes out so that they feel that your feet are turning into flippers, nice and wide stretch on your feet. From here, we're going to take a breath in, and on the breath out, we're just going to settle on the mat, and we're going to try and settle so that we're not rocked forward and back, we're not rocked side to side, we feel in a nice middle position, feet hip distance apart, shoulders back and down, and really stretch that spine out. So you're standing tall, you're standing taller, you're standing at your tallest, and then you're going to stand just a bit taller than that too. When you stand tall, your tummy is going to pull in naturally. That's what we want. We want this tummy to come in nice and flat. And as we breathe, we're going to draw that tummy in 30%. And we're going to take our tummy button, our navel, towards our spine, where rib cage meets spine. And we're going to hold that about 30%. Stay nice and relaxed and focused. And just make sure your breathing's good, because of course we need to carry on the breathing. On the next breath out, gently, just about a third of the way down, we're going to squat. Breathe in, breathe out, easy up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Push up. Just stay there, push up a little bit further, squeeze the tummy, and now just lift your pelvic floor a touch too. An extra squeeze, squeeze your bum. Very gently down. Hands come to the front this time, easy back. Both hands up. We're going to take the right hand down, bend across. We're going to take our hands across. And again. Hands going to sweep round. Shoulders come back and down. Take a breath in. We're going to work on a little bit of balance here. So, tummy comes in. Control the breath. Lock that tummy in. Lift up your pelvic floor, give your bum cheeks a bit of a squeeze too. And now, try not to wobble as you lift one knee up to the front. And hold it. Take it back down. Reset your tummy, hold that tummy in. Bit of a bum cheek squeeze. Easy up with the other leg. Now if your balance starts to go, that's okay, because that's what we want to happen. If you're only lifting this far and there's no balance lost, just try and lift a little bit further and test your body's point of balance. Easy up. Hold it nice and still, relax your mind, easy down. Slightly different this time, take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to take one hand up around the outside. We're going to lift one knee to the front. Same side, arm and knee. We're going to push up, and we're going to push so hard that your body wobbles. That's what you're after. Your abs are now engaged. It's an abs workout. Your hips are now engaged. Really push it up. Down it comes. Put your foot back where you found it. Breath comes in. Easy up we go again. And push it up nice and tall. Just take that hand down. This time we're going for double. We're going to cross at the wrist just like we did before, but we're going to lift the knee and we're going to take it up. Breathe out as you come up. Push up and stretch, lift that knee up, and remember, go to a point there, like I did, where you're going to overbalance. And if you wobble, that's good. I mean that in the nicest way, it's good. Down it comes. One more on this side. We're still going to stick with balance. Balance and coordination, two of the key elements of fitness. Can't neglect them, or we'll lose them. Now this time, I'm going to turn side on, so you can see me. But we're going to go forward on the same side. So this leg here that I'm standing on is the one doing all the hard work. Pull your tummy in. We're going to stay balanced and focused. Look on the floor about twice your height ahead of you. And try not to lift your bum to the ceiling. We want to keep that bum nice and flat so that your tummy works harder and this leg you're standing on will work harder too. Push it out, feel comfortable with it. Easy back in. Take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to lift. Take it forward again. And you will probably have chosen your best side first. Our bodies just know. But feel that wobble. Feel that stretch. And if you can, push hand out, toes out, fingers out, and make your body work. It's never going to be perfect, this one. We don't want perfect. We just want you working nice and hard with it. Easy in. This time, knees coming to the front, hands coming up, and we're going to push gently out, gently in. Hold the tummy in, brace the tummy, squeeze the bum cheeks as you push. Push with the heel this time. Easy in, and same on the opposite side. So we're going to lift to the front, push out, and right now if you're standing on carpet you'll probably find it's a little bit harder than if you were standing on a hard floor. Easy in it comes. Slight modification this time. We're going to push out. But when we come in, so that leg's really in balance at the moment, remember, test that point of balance. Make sure your balance is pushed to the limit. Be safe though, obviously, but just make sure that when you pull in this time, we're going to pull in and stand on one leg all over the place here. That's okay. Brace, reset that body, regain control, take it down, back to the middle right there, take it down, other one comes up, and you'll find now it's a lot easier to stand on one leg. Very smooth. Down we come, just back to the middle, have a wriggle and a jiggle. And then just comfortably, just walk to one end of your mat, or your exercise space, or just stay nice and tall. Legs might be a little bit tight after doing that last exercise, because the legs work hard on it. We're just going to stretch up onto balls and feet, very gently. Easy down, gentle squat, easy up, push up, hands come down, this time, shoulders come back and down, Pilates classic roll down coming here. Make sure your hips are nice and flat to the front, and you might just need to rock your tailbone back, tailbone to the front, tailbone back, to the front, so you're nice and flat to the front. Shoulders back and down. Head rolls down, gently down towards the floor. Reach down, or just let your hands hang with the weight. Nice curve on the back. Don't overstretch. Gently back to the top. Shoulders back and down. One more coming. We're going to roll down. Easy back up. This time at the top, we're going to take our shoulders back and just turn our hands to the front. So if I just turn to the front so you can see me, to stretch out the shoulders. And on this last roll down, we're going all the way down the floor. Gently down. As soon as you feel the stretch, we're going to take the lock off the knees and we're going to walk down just to the floor. If you can, hands come into here, and it's a gentle lower down to the mat. We're going to fold our feet back and we're going to breathe nice and easy. Now just check out your position. You want your knees roughly under your hips, so not forwards or back if you can, roughly hips over knees, and roughly hands and elbows under shoulders. From here, we're going to take a breath in, and on the breath out, we're going to pull our tummy in again. Squeeze your pelvic floor in 30%. That's just like stopping yourself having a wee. Just nip it in and hold. Now from here, we're going to hold that tummy in, but we're going to make our back nice and straight. Also that it feels straight from the back of your head all the way down to your tailbone. You've got a nice straight line. We want to avoid, if we can, a back arch down and a back arch up. We want that middle position. From here, take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to rock back now and take our head down to the mat. Elbows come down. Just take your head down nice and easy. You may touch, you may not. Then we're going to come up. We're going to come up, nice straight arms, and we're going to take some of our weight a little bit forwards. So we're putting just a little bit of pressure through our shoulders, down our arms into our hands, and easy back. So a little bit of a weight bearing exercise for shoulders and arms. Remember, it doesn't have to be too arduous, but it might just reinstate some movement which we all lose from time to time, and you can take those hips slightly forward, but just make sure that you retain control as you come backwards and forwards. This next time, when we come forwards, there's a slight variation. We're going forwards, back to the middle position. We're going to pause. We're going to lock our body on. If you need to, have a wriggle. And we're going to make sure our body stays really locked firm as we lift one hand to touch the other shoulder. Then back down it goes. We're going to brace the body. We want the body to stay locked solid. The only bit that's going to move is this hand coming up as we touch the shoulder and back down. All about the tummy this, so squeeze the tummy in. Now when you lift a hand up, you're going to find your weight wants to shift across to one side. That's perfectly natural. but just try not to let it. And we're trying to retain that trunk control, so it's all about the trunk being locked and firm. From here, we're going to push back, just lower our hands down slightly, push our hands forwards and stretch out the back. Head drops down. Elbows drop down too. Now you can lock your arms in a V shape or just put your hands on the mat, Sphinx style. We're going to take one leg out to the back, stretch it out, try and keep your hips locked and just do a gentle lift and lower. So you want your hips straight here, both hands on the mat, pull that tummy in, but we're not kicking the leg up in the air. It's very smooth, raise and lower. If we kick it, that's something totally different. We want the control from the hip. This time when it comes in, we're going to pause, other one goes out. It's lifted and lowered. Remember, a big part of Pilates is that body awareness and control. Feel that tummy working. This time, knee comes in, hands come back. I'm going to tip up, just squeeze the shoulders back. Gently down. And in this position now, we're just going to shake our bum a little bit and we're going to kick off our legs. So this little routine, an easy 15-20 minute Pilates stretch and workout. Don't forget you can increase it just by adding more repetitions of each exercise in. This time we're going to push our foot back and just rest back into the leg. Foot goes back, toes on the floor, just push back into the leg. And of course the biggest part of the session is that abdominal control. So this morning we worked on balance, abdominal control, stabilising the trunk off it too. So just give your bum a bit of a shake now. Tuck your toes back, hands come in, just rest back. From here, easy unfold, just like we did before. We're going to come back and up, back to a tall position. And once you're upright, just have a little bit of a shiver and a shake. Again, get that blood flowing, because you don't want the blood supply to just stop. Just keep things moving. So from here, feet back in Pilates stance, and as I always do, shoulders come back and down. It's a breath in and a breath out. A breath in and a breath out. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. This time at the top, breath comes in, breath goes out as hands come around the side. We're going to take a big breath of air in as we pull the hands up the rib cage. We're going to push it forward and out. All life's negatives go out too. Dump them on the floor. Breath in, breath out. On the way down, bit of jazz hands, bit of fireworks. At the bottom, have a shimmy and a shake. Have a wriggle and a jiggle. Feel good about yourself. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you very much.